Good morning, Taconic, and welcome back to another great episode of the Thunder Report.
We have a great show coming up, so let's get right into it. Today's Friday, April 5th, and it's a half day.
First up, we have news from the Berkshire Eagle, information about the solar eclipse, a look at March Madness, and so much more.
But first, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As we continue to come close to the final stretch of the school year, we advise that students be sure to complete all their schoolwork as today marks the final day of quarter 3.
Sophomores took the ELA MCAS last week, but there's still more to come. Grade 10 Math MCAS is on May 21st and 22nd, while Grade 9 Science MCAS is on June 4th and 5th.
Seniors should have been called down this Wednesday to order caps and gowns, but don't worry if you missed it. They will also be called down next Thursday, April 11th, so be ready with your height, weight, as well as $30 cash.
In partnership with the Berkshire Eagle, Jack has a few stories from the past week.
Thanks, guys. Let's get right into it. Over the past several weeks, we've been covering the workers' strike up at Mass MoCA, and last Tuesday, the members of the Workers' Union voted to approve a deal between them and the museum. The deal raises the minimum wage at the museum to $18 an hour, increases holiday and overtime pay, and more. Both parties have been negotiating this deal since October, but disagreements between the Workers' Union and the museum prompted a 3-week-long strike beginning on March 6th. The wage increases on the deal are retroactive going back to January 1st, and the deal settles wages for the next 2 years. Last Thursday, the North Adams Regional Hospital reopened 10 years to the day after it closed back in 2014. When it closed, residents of northern Berkshire County were forced to travel to southern Vermont or to Pittsfield to receive medical care. Since then, local, state, and even federal officials have been trying to get the hospital designated as a critical access hospital, a designation specifically for rural communities which helps reduce their financial vulnerability. At the opening, U.S. Representative Richard Neal said, quote, "Most of the stories overwhelmingly across America are about hospital closures. America's got a real challenge with rural health care. Today, we celebrate this opening against all odds. This return is for all of you in Berkshire County." For more news from outside Taconic, go to berkshireeagle.com. Now, back to the studio.
Thanks, Jack. Over the last few months, BCC has been hosting several FAFSA completion workshops. If you need help completing the form, the last workshop is next Thursday, April 11th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. You can register for this session online on the BCC website.
Earlier this week, Chloe and I took a look at an upcoming solar eclipse. Let's take a look.
As you all may know, we have an upcoming total solar eclipse on Monday, April 8th, and we have a few pieces of advice and info about it for all of you planning to observe it. The school district will be providing special glasses for every student to prevent eye damage and to allow students to see the once-in-a-generation sight. In Pittsfield, the moon will cover around 95% of the sun and will last 2 hours and 24 minutes. The eclipse will begin at approximately 2:12 p.m. with the maximum 95% coverage happening at 3:27 p.m. and ending around 4:37 p.m. Do not use glasses as an alternative to the special eclipse glasses, as damage to your eyes could still occur. Now let's check out what Miss Lauren has to say about the event. So, in your own words, can you explain what a solar eclipse is?
It'd be easier if I showed you a model. So if I pretended that this was the sun, if you can just hold that, and this was the earth, and this was the moon, what happens is the moon directly gets in front of the sun, in front of the earth, and it casts its shadow on a small portion of the earth. I think most people have seen the path of how the eclipse is going to go. So basically, this is what a solar eclipse will be, okay?
So how visible do you think it will be in Pittsfield?
We will be about 92 to 93%, and it will look really dark here, and you will only see a little bit of the rim of the sun. So if you would like more information, you can go, there's a website called timeanddate.com, and there's a picture that you can see of how it's going to look by going to that site and choosing Pittsfield as our site to where the eclipse is going to happen.
So, do you have any tips on how to stay safe during the solar eclipse?
Oh, to be safe, please wear the glasses that the school is going to give you. Even if it looks like a small margin of the sun and you should be safe, it can actually burn your retina because it's that bright. And actually, there are cases where people have a burnt out piece of their retina that it would follow that little piece of sun. So make sure you wear your glasses. If you're going to use binoculars, make sure that you still have the glasses, or you can put the safety glasses over the end of the binoculars, but make sure that you're always looking through your safety glasses. The other thing is, be careful of your camera. Make sure, because it could, depending on when you're taking pictures, if you take it while the sun is bright, you could burn out your camera lens. So make sure, I will say it again, make sure you wear your safety glasses. It will save your eyesight.
Now that's all. Back to the studio.
Thanks, guys. Still coming up is this week's coverage of March Madness. But first, these messages.
It's the opportunity you've been waiting for. We want you for Skills USA.
Skills USA isn't just another extracurricular activity. It's a pathway to unlocking potential and honing essential skills for success.
From volunteering in our community to collaborating on projects right here at Taconic, Skills USA empowers students to make a positive impact.
And let's not forget about the conferences and competitions. These events aren't just about winning medals. They're about gaining valuable knowledge about ourselves and our career paths.
Plus, the friendships and connections formed in Skills USA extend far beyond high school. You'll build a network of support that lasts a lifetime.
So whether you're interested in refining your skills, exploring new career opportunities, or just want to have a blast with like-minded peers, Skills USA has something for everyone.
Get involved, make a difference, and join us in shaping a brighter future through Skills USA.
Talk to Ms. Kona or Ms. Thompson if you're interested in signing up.
Now back to the studio.
Hey guys, if you didn't know already, Taconic's musical performance of The Little Mermaid will be showing on May 10th, 11th, 16th, 17th, and the 18th at 7:30 p.m., as well as 2:30 p.m. on the 11th. Tickets are on sale now if you would like to attend, and be sure to buy them ahead of time before tickets sell out. If you're looking to buy a ticket, there is a link in Dr. Bishop's newsletter. We hope to see everyone there. Now back to the studio.
Earlier this week, Darius and I took another look at at the March Madness tournament. Let's get right into it.
Hello everybody, I'm Darius.
And I'm Will.
Today we are here to talk about the March Madness Final Four.
In the Final Four, we'll be seeing UConn versus Alabama, as well as NC State versus Purdue.
UConn is looking to go back-to-back with stars like Tristan Newton, Donovan Clingan, and Cam Spencer, led by head coach and coach of the year, Don Hurley.
Alabama coming in off an upset game against the 1-seed UNC, as they're set to take on yet another 1-seed in UConn with the help of Grant Nelson and Mark Sears.
Now my pick, North Carolina State University, coming in off an upset against a lot of people's favorite, the 4-seed Duke, led by March Madness hero DJ Burns and DJ Horn, as they are set to take on
the 1-seed Purdue with a 40-20 performance by Zach Edey, pushing them past 2-seed Tennessee to face off against DJ Burns and what Darius would like to call
the Battle of the Bigs.
We look forward to these games taking place on April 6th at 6 p.m. and 9 p.m.
Be sure to join us next time, and as always,
back to the studio.
Thanks, guys. So that's all we have for you today. And as always, if you have any news you'd like us to report, please email us at taconictv@pittsfield.net.
For more from Taconic TV, check out our weekly radio show, Up on Taconic.
It airs every Monday at 6 on WTBR 89.7 FM, as well as on our podcasting sites like Spotify and CastBox.
Please remember to take responsibility, have respect, and strive for excellence.
Have a great day, Taconic.